Alright guys, so coming at you in the midst of this whole coronavirus crisis, so what better to do than to film a YouTube video? So one thing that I kind of wanted to talk about is my workout routine and how it's evolved over the years as I lost weight, progressed in the gym, learned a lot, became a trainer, all that. Alright, so when I first started working out, like seriously, it's probably about 2.5 years ago, I didn't really know what I was doing. My workouts were kind of like haphazard, and I also like fell into the trap that like you needed to be doing a ton of cardio to get the best weight loss results. Not true, by the way. But I did fall into that trap, and back like 2.5 years ago, HIIT, so high intensity interval training was like all the rage. Like everybody was obsessed with HIIT. Like you needed to be doing HIIT if you wanted to burn a bunch of fat and blah blah blah. So definitely fell into that, and yeah, I started out working out probably like 3 to 4 times a week, then gradually increased it from there. But when I first started, yeah, I was lifting a few times a week. Didn't really know how many times a week to do each body part and like stuff like that, and form stuff. It took me a while to get down, but I was doing classes too. Like I was doing Orange Theory. I tried a couple of cycling classes. Started boxing after a little while. So my routine was very like haphazard. I was just trying to get moving, burn calories, and some movement is better than none. I will say that. So then, as I kind of evolved, I was losing weight, but I wasn't really getting, like I didn't look like muscular or anything like that. And I eventually came to the conclusion like, wow, like lifting weights is really fun. And I fell in love with it. And I just loved like progressing myself and like seeing that I was getting stronger like pretty much every time I lifted. Like it was super cool. So eventually I switched over to a more weightlifting based routine, and I would get my workouts from like, I would follow like programs on like bodybuilding.com, stuff like that, and that got me pretty good results for a while. I really enjoyed that. So then that kind of eventually transitioned into me, now I was in training to become a trainer, so I was learning more about like programming, and then also I had been working out for a little while at this point, like over a year at this point, so I kind of knew like what my body responded to, and stuff like that. So I eventually got more into making my own workouts, and the biggest thing I have found with that, like the basics like win out for sure. Like you don't need to constantly be changing things up. Yeah, so the biggest thing that like this made the biggest difference in my like workout progress is tracking your workouts. So like keeping track of like the exercise, your sets, your reps, the weight, so that way you can apply progressive overload. So increasing the weight, increasing your sets, reps, time under tension, all of that, or even like perfecting your form from one workout to the next is a way to progress. So like, yeah, learning how to apply progressive overload was like the biggest game changer in my workout routine. So I've been programming myself for like over a year now, and I've learned a lot about myself and my body through doing that, because I used to lift and box every single day of the week, and that took a toll on my body. I did not like that. It was not getting the proper recovery time. So then I cut back on both things, and my body was a lot happier. As of right now, still figuring some things out. Yeah, as of right now, lifting probably 6 days a week. Cardio, it just kind of depends how much time I have. I incorporate some boxing and also some like low intensity steady state cardio, just to kind of burn some extra calories. But like lifting is always, like whether I'm cutting, bulking, maintaining, lifting is always my main focus. Like I'm not doing those miserable HIIT workouts that I found when I first started working out. Yeah, so when I first started, because HIIT was all the rage, so I would find these like HIIT workouts and do them, and I hated them, and I was miserable, and I was very, very overweight. So like jumping up and down for like 20 minutes my body did not like that, and I wanted to die. It was terrible. I even tried some of those like, oh, burn 1,000 calories in an hour workouts. Complete BS, but yeah. So there was that. So that was, I don't know, that was a quick video. I just kind of wanted to, that's just one thing that I kind of wanted to talk about. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Have a good day. Bye-bye.